Thank you for being allowed to attend international lecture VOMT, and thank you for Dr. J1 Muhammad Nur, Associate Professor Ahmad Waisal Muhammad Ayub, and Dr. Wan Nordiana Wan Mansur. Today, presenting an article titled Value Pilot Investigation Unit Man 921/31. Today presentation outline, introduction, methodology, result and discussion, conclusion, reference. Background of study: the generator set unit value component failure has title impact on kilowatt hour production but result in high repair expense. Brief statement on literature review. The performance factor is in the minimal function limit with engine component. This function reduce their functionality. The small amount of hard cost when this function is a drop in performance efficiency, which is thought to be a minor harm in a mechanical work environment. Any material exposed to static or dynamic load will eventually deteriorate. Problem statement. Training problem in unit MAN 921/13. Training in 10 for unit 1, 2, unit 2, 731 for 10, 5, 3, 6, 7, 1, 8, 3, 9, 9, 10, 1. Reduction in unit performance as a result of ongoing problem with diesel engine unit which have recently been operating at high rates. Problem statement. Trending exhaust temperature in all cylinder 9 cylinder to unit dozen main dozen. The main cause of industrial generator, they making harm to generator set valve of the MAN 9L21/31. The 1908 kilowatts. Generators had 9 inline cylinder in diesel power plant. It operates before the valve fail. The temperature is one of the 7 cylinder route until it is 457 degrees Celsius. The purpose to develop of at valve damage object comparison of the study finding with early study on the step MAN 9L21/31 diesel engine generator set. To identify this analytical research goal is to identify the primary factor causing harm to the valve in diesel engine that run on biodiesel fuel. Methodology reset. Identify failure to develop damage. Indicator high temperature and collection data daily activity record at 1 cylinder 1 to 9 cylinder. Methodology reset testing, macro spectrography, metallography, hardness test, chemical composition, analysis and conclusion and finish. Work procedure area asset of sequential step that must be followed in order for the work to be done. They also clearly depict that path or flow that must be followed from the point at which the work being to the point at which it is finished. Result and discussion figure for close-up image developed. Close-up image developed. Figure 2 show macro image of damage and undamaged valve for compression in under verify the investigation of the source of damage. Figure 5 test valve. Operate valve with damage of track. The valve had the contour of the fatigue fracture area forget down the valve base material to make the core area more structurally homogeneous and less prone to fracture. Figure 6. Initial fracture is thought to have been caused by an insufficient combustion process which will up fuel scaling or deposit on the component in contact with the engine body and led to combustion detonation. Meanwhile, the valve head is shocked and stressed by the detonation of combustion. Figure 7. So the angle between the valve head base material and the satellite layer, which is in a location with high stress concentration and where combustion deposit can easily accumulate. Valve steam, so an accumulation of deposit caused by complete combustion. The valve steam stress of deposit build up of crust that has fallen off. The stellate material microstructure thermal fatigue corrosion occurs where the valve material area and satellite material meet. It is evident that a deposit product bearing sign of high temperature corrosion attack has formed in the end of the fracture. The some high temperature corrosion that the valve base material inhale. There is some high temperature corrosion while valve material and gas on the stellate layer also affect it. However, the time combustion explosion is to blame, and the result is the sum under normal circumstances. The satellite layer to piece 1 milli measuring 10 milli weight, but when it's corroded, it is 17 milli. So austenitic under debris mark up the microstructure of the satellite material. In figure in thermal fatigue corrosion, that place to the valve head material has beneath microstructure with uniformly distributed fine carbide grain. And basic material for the valve microstructure. Thermal fatigue corrosion, and the thermal fatigue corrosion in the basic material. Corrosion crack visible from the thin side. The valve-based material has a beneath microstructure with fine carbide grain distributed uniformly throughout in thermal fatigue corrosion manifests itself in the satellite microstructure are austenite debris. In methodology hardness value, use position test hardness value, Hanus Vilkes want to head valve, steam valve, ini grow valve, to sample for sample for 1, 2, 3 in average to harness Vilkes average 3 328 and maximal 523. A problem valve failure result hardness value cannot indicate in text hardness because of number 10, 1, 2 atau heights maksimal resultnya sample 1 523, sample 2 558, sample 3 341, and sample 4 341. Result and test composition material. The table 2 by using the standard form ISTM 751. Spectrometer analyzer is the chemical testing device used. Table 2 show that the main valve material is chemical composition including more than 86.1 to 86.5% Fa as its primary component. Harness in produce by a carbon alloy of iron with 0.038 to 0.042%. Carbon deposit having a composition of only 1.67%. This Fa alloy is not nonetheless referred to as alloy steel. It has good elastic or ductile equality thanks to the Si added material, which is 3.0 to 3.34%. Steel can sharpness and hardness from silica and its fiber characteristic made it will hit resistant because it makes steel brittle. The silicon addition must be of the proper composition. Mn alloy is a rise of 0.244 to 0.268 after friction and pressure resistant corrosion resistant in provide the chrome Cr alloy with 8.98 to 9.30%. Cr also enjoys Se of over friction resistant, just that having too much Cr will make it less ductile. The threat of rust is elemental damage from high temperature is preferred on and ductile and chemical resistance are all improved by adding Ne in the rise 0.153 to 0.170%. They still become more ductile and has equality then mark is resistant to heat thanks to inclusion of the zero 6% MO element. The friction resistant equality at high temperature are provided by the insertion of the V element between 0.039, even though it becomes brittle, an addition of the 0.026 to 0.03%. CO element reduce friction at high temperature for use concentrated carbides. With increased strength and hardness at high temperature, sharpness resistant to high temperature, and friction resistant require the additional of the temperature. Conclusion: the thermal corrosion is based on microstructure testing at the border between the valve material and stellate material. It is evident that a deposit product bearing sign of high temperature corrosion attack has formed at the end of the fracture. The some high temperature corrosion that the valve gas material undergoes on the stellate layer also affect it. However, this time combustion explosion into blame, and the result is the hardness test demonstrates how the material hardness gradually decreases away from the valve. This suggests that the valve hardness will decrease as it is useful life increase. A minimum value 229 was Ernest Vickers was found in the valve stem position from 3, the test sample, the position of the leaf valve with frequency in tau with the insert has maximum value 523. The leaf valve location in the second sample test were a value of 523. Harness value was achieved frequency come into contact with the insert and frequently travels the exhaust gas. The speed having a composition of only 1.67%. This Fa and carbon alloy is nonetheless referred to as alloy steel. It has good elasticity of conductivity quality thanks to the Si and material of 3.0 to the 0.34. Corrosion resistance is provided by a chrome alloy with 8.98 to 9.30%. As A offer friction resistance with CR also low, even though it become brittle, ending to component in the range 0.026 to 0.03 reduce friction at baik temperature. Thank you very much. Reference research and use material 21 reference use Mendeley. Thank you very much for Wheeler.